Yashar, Jasher, chapter 65. And it came to be after these matters that all the counselors of Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, and all the elders of Mitzrayim assembled and came before the sovereign and bowed down to the ground, and they sat before him. And the counselors and elders of Mitzrayim spoke to the sovereign, saying, Look, the people of the children of Yisra'eel are greater and mightier than we are, and you know all the evil which they did to us on the way when we returned from battle. And you have also seen their strong power, for this power to them is from their fathers. For but a few men stood up against a people numerous as the sand, and smote them by the edge of the sword. But of themselves not one has fallen, so that if they had been numerous, they would then have utterly destroyed them. Now therefore give us counsel what to do with them, until we gradually destroy them from among us, lest they become too numerous for us in the land. For if the children of Yisra'eel should increase in the land, they will become an obstacle to us, and if any battle should come to take place, they with their great strength will join our enemy against us and fight against us, destroy us from the land, and go away from it. So the sovereign answered the elders of Mitzrayim and said to them, This is the plan advised against Yisra'eel, from which we will not depart. See, in the land of Pithom and Ramesses, cities unfortified against battle, it is necessary for us to build them and to fortify them. Now therefore you go and also act cunningly toward them, and send a call in Mitzrayim and in Goshen at the command of the sovereign, saying, All you men of Mitzrayim, Goshen, Pathros, and all their inhabitants, the sovereign has commanded us to build Pithom and Ramesses, and to fortify them for battle. Whoever among you of all Mitzrayim, of the children of Yisra'eel, and of all the inhabitants of these cities are willing to build with us, shall each have his wages given to him daily at the sovereign's order. So you go first and do cunningly, and gather yourselves and come to Pithom and Ramesses to build. And while you are building, send a call of this kind to be made throughout Mitzrayim every day at the command of the sovereign. And when some of the children of Yisra'eel shall come to build with you, you shall give them their wages daily for a few days. And after they shall have built with you for their daily wage, withdraw yourselves away from them daily, one by one in secret, and then you shall rise up and become their taskmasters and officers, and you shall leave them afterward to build without wages. But should they refuse, then force them with all your might to build. And if you do this, it will be well with us to strengthen our land against the children of Yisra'eel. For because of the fatigue of the building and the work, the children of Yisra'eel will decrease, because you will deprive them from their wives day by day. And all the elders of Mitzrayim heard the counsel of the sovereign, and the counsel seemed good in their eyes, and in the eyes of the servants of Pharaoh, and in the eyes of all Mitzrayim. And they did according to the word of the sovereign. And all the servants went away from the sovereign, and they sent a call to be made in all Mitzrayim, in Tahpanes, and in Goshen, and in all the cities which surrounded Mitzrayim, saying, You have seen what the children of Esau and Ishmael did to us, who came to battle against us and wanted to destroy us. Now therefore the sovereign commanded us to fortify the land, to build the cities of Pithom and Ramesses, and to fortify them for battle, if they should again come against us. Whoever of you from all Mitzrayim and from the children of Yisra'eel will come to build with us, he shall have his daily wages given by the sovereign, as his command is to us. And when Mitzrayim and all the children of Yisra'eel heard all that the servants of Pharaoh had spoken, they came from the Mitsrites and the children of Yisra'eel to build with the servants of Pharaoh, Pithom and Ramesses. But none of the children of Levi came with their brothers to build. And all these servants of Pharaoh and his princes came at first with deceit to build with all Yisra'eel as daily hired laborers, and they gave to Yisra'eel their daily wage at the beginning. And the servants of Pharaoh built with all Yisra'eel, and were employed in that work with Yisra'eel for a month. And at the end of the month, all the servants of Pharaoh began to withdraw secretly from the people of Yisra'eel daily. And Yisra'eel went on with the work at that time, but they then received their daily wage, because some of the men of Mitzrayim were still continuing the work with Yisra'eel at that time. Therefore the Mitsrites gave Yisra'eel their wage in those days, in order that they, the Mitsrites, their fellow workmen, might also take the pay for their labor. And at the end of a year and 4 months, all the Mitsrites had withdrawn from the children of Yisra'eel, so that the children of Yisra'eel were left alone, employed in the work. And after all the Mitsrites had withdrawn from the children of Yisra'eel, they returned and became oppressors and officers over them, and some of them stood over the children of Yisra'eel as slave drivers, to receive from them all that they gave them for the pay of their labor. And the Mitsrites did to the children of Yisra'eel in this manner day by day, in order to afflict them in their work. And all the children of Yisra'eel were alone employed in the labor, and the Mitsrites refrained from giving any pay to the children of Yisra'eel from that time onward. And when some of the men of Yisra'eel refused to work because of the wages not being given to them, then the slave drivers and the servants of Pharaoh oppressed them and struck them with heavy blows, and made them return by force to labor with their brothers. So all the Mitsrites did to the children of Yisra'eel all the days. And all the children of Yisra'eel were greatly afraid of the Mitsrites in this matter, and all the children of Yisra'eel returned and worked alone without pay. And the children of Yisra'eel built Pithom and Rameses, and all the children of Yisra'eel did the work, some making bricks and some building. And the children of Yisra'eel built and fortified all the land of Mitzrayim and its walls. And the children of Yisra'eel were engaged in work for many years, until the time came when Yahweh remembered them and brought them out of Mitzrayim. But the children of Levi were not employed in the work with their brothers of Yisra'eel from the beginning to the day of their going out from Mitzrayim. For all the children of Levi knew that the Mitsrites had spoken all these words with deceit to the Israelites. Therefore the children of Levi refrained from approaching to the work with their brothers. And the Mitsrites did not direct their attention to make the children of Levi work afterward, since they had not been with their brothers at the beginning. Therefore the Mitsrites left them alone. And the hand of the men of Mitzrayim were directed with continued severity against the children of Yisrael in the work, and the Mitsrites made the children of Yisrael work with harshness. And the Mitsrites embittered the lives of the children of Yisrael with hard work, in mortar, in bricks, and also in all manner of work in the field. And the children of Yisrael called Melul, the sovereign of Mitzrayim, Meor, sovereign of Mitzrayim, because in his days the Mitsrites had embittered their lives with all manner of work. And all the work wherein the Mitsrites made the children of Yisrael labor, they exacted with harshness, in order to afflict the children of Yisrael. But the more they afflicted them, the more they increased and grew, and the Mitsrites were grieved because of the children of Yisrael. Yashar, Jasher, chapter 66. At that time Hadad, son of Bedad, sovereign of Edom, died, and Samlah from Masrekah, from the land of the children of the east, reigned in his place. In the 13th year of the reign of Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, which was the 125th year of the Israelites going down to Mitzrayim, Samlah had reigned over Edom 18 years. And when he reigned, he drew out his armies to go and fight against Zepho, son of Eliphaz, and the children of the Hittites, because they had fought against Angeas, sovereign of Africa, and they destroyed his whole army. But he did not join with him, for the children of Esau prevented him, saying, "He is their brother." So Samlah listened to the voice of the children of Esau, and turned back with all his armies to the land of Edom, and did not proceed to fight against Zepho, son of Eliphaz. And Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, heard this word, saying, "Samlah, sovereign of Edom, has resolved to fight the children of the Hittites, and afterward he will come to fight against Mitzrayim." And when the Mitsrites heard this matter, they increased the labor upon the children of Yisrael, lest the Israelites should do to them as they did to them in their battle with the children of Esau in the days of Hadad. So the Mitsrites said to the children of Yisrael, Hurry and do your work, and finish your task, and strengthen the land, lest the children of Esau your brother should come to fight against us, for because of you they will come against us. And the children of Yisra'eel did the work of the men of Mitzrayim day by day, and the Mitsrites afflicted the children of Yisra'eel in order to lessen them in the land. But as the Mitsrites increased the labor upon the children of Yisra'eel, so the children of Yisra'eel increased and multiplied, and all Mitzrayim was filled with the children of Yisra'eel. And in the 125th year of Yisrael's going down to Mitzrayim, all the Mitsrites saw that their counsel did not succeed against Yisrael, but that they increased and grew, and the land of Mitzrayim and the land of Goshen were filled with the children of Yisrael. So all the elders of Mitzrayim and its wise men came before the sovereign and bowed down to him and sat before him. And all the elders of Mitzrayim and the wise men said to the sovereign, "May the sovereign live forever. You counseled us the counsel against the children of Yisrael, and we did to them according to the word of the sovereign. But in proportion to the increase of the labor, so do they increase and grow in the land, and look, the whole country is filled with them. Now therefore, our master and sovereign, the eyes of all Mitzrayim are upon you to give them advice with your wisdom, by which they may prevail over Yisrael to destroy them or to diminish them from the land." And the sovereign answered them, saying, "Give counsel in this matter, that we may know what to do to them." And an officer, one of the sovereign's counselors, whose name was Yehov, from Aram Naharim in the land of Uz, answered the sovereign, saying, "If it please the sovereign, let him hear the counsel of his servant." And the sovereign said to him, "Speak." And Yehov spoke before the sovereign, the princes, and before all the elders of Mitzrayim, saying, "Look, the counsel of the sovereign which he advised formerly respecting the labor of the children of Yisrael is very good, and you must not remove from them that labor forever. But this is the advice counseled by which you may lessen them, if it seems good to the sovereign to afflict them. Look, we have feared battle for a long time, and we said, when Yisrael becomes fruitful in the land, they will drive us from the land if a battle should take place. If it please the sovereign, let a royal decree go forth, and let it be written in the laws of Mitzrayim, which shall not be revoked, that every male child born to the Israelites, his blood shall be spilled on the ground. And by your doing this, when all the male children of Yisrael have died, the evil of their wars will cease. Let the sovereign do so, and send for all the Ivri midwives, and order them in this matter to execute it." So the word pleased the sovereign and the princes, and the sovereign did according to the word of Yehov. And the sovereign sent for the Ivri midwives to be called, of which the name of one was Shifra, and the name of the other Puah. And the midwives came before the sovereign and stood in his presence. And the sovereign said to them, "When you do the service of a midwife to the Ivri women, and see them upon the birth stools, if it is a son, then you shall kill him, but if it is a daughter, then she shall live. But if you will not do this matter, then I will burn you and all your houses with fire." But the midwives feared Elohim, and did not listen to the sovereign of Mitzrayim, nor to his words. And when the Ivri women brought forth son or daughter to the midwife, then the midwife did all that was necessary for the child, and let it live. Thus the midwives did all the days. And this matter was told to the sovereign, and he sent and called for the midwives, and he said to them, "Why have you done this matter, and have saved the children alive?" And the midwives answered and spoke together before the sovereign, saying, "Let not the sovereign think that the Ivri women are as the Mitzrite women, for all the children of Yisrael are lively, and before the midwife comes to them, they are delivered. And as for us, your female servants, for many days no Ivri woman has brought forth upon us, for all the Ivri women are their own midwives, because they are lively." And Pharaoh heard their words, and believed them in this matter. And the midwives went away from the sovereign, and Elohim dealt well with them, and the people multiplied and grew exceedingly.